Countries with the largest rail networks in the world. The world as we know it today was built on industry. Throughout the 19th century, dozens of nations across the globe expanded their interest via steel veins and arteries that would connect major cities with rural and agricultural regions. Trains became the life force of countries, and many of them continued their expansion. Today, these rail networks span vast distances and can put even the most ambitious engineering feats to shame. 30. Chile's rail system stretches roughly 4,425 miles, 7,282 kilometers, threading through deserts, vineyards, and coastal cities. Once heavily industrial, today it focuses on commuter and freight links, with ongoing upgrades to revive long-distance service. 29. North Korea. North Korea operates about 4,620 miles, 7,235 kilometers of track, much of it electrified. Trains are crucial for moving goods across its mountainous terrain, although aging infrastructure and fuel shortages often slow travel and limit reliability. 28. Hungary. Hungary's network reaches around 4,676 miles, 7,687 kilometers, radiating from Budapest like spokes on a wheel. Regional routes connect wine regions and medieval towns, all of which offer an old 27. Indonesia's railway stretches about 5,070 miles, 8,159 kilometers, primarily on Java and Sumatra. Trains weave between volcanoes, rice fields, and dense cities, and there are even ambitious plans to expand the nation's high-speed service. World charm. 26. Cuba. Cuba runs nearly 5,099 miles, 8,367 kilometers of track in one of the oldest rail systems outside Europe. It's a colorful mix of vintage locomotives and gradual upgrades, which tie Cuba's tobacco regions to coastal ports. 25. Iran's rail network covers around 5,271 miles, 8,284 kilometers. It is a crucial network for trade across mountains and deserts, linking the Persian Gulf to Central Asia. Major freight expansion continues despite economic constraints. 24. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic maintains roughly 5,933 miles, 9,548 kilometers of rail, which is rather dense considering the nation's size. Trains connect castle-dotted countryside to lively cities, and they have earned a reputation for punctual regional service. 23. Sweden. Sweden's system spans around 6,180 miles, 10,012 kilometers. High-latitude rails carry passengers through forests, lakes, snow in wintertime, and Arctic light, with electrification and sustainability forming the backbone of national transport planning. 22. Pakistan. Pakistan's railway stretches about 7,383 miles, 11,881 kilometers, supporting both freight and cross-country travel. Modernization efforts, including partnerships with China, aim to revive its role in commerce. 21. Turkey operates roughly 8,157 miles, 13,128 kilometers of rail, connecting Europe and Asia. New high-speed corridors link major cities, and they truly reflect the country's push to modernize and position itself as a trade crossroads. 20. Spain's tracks span about 15,189 miles, 9,624 kilometers. Alongside dramatic landscapes, the nation boasts one of the world's fastest high-speed systems, with trains capable of reaching speeds of 220 mph, 350 km/h. 19. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom's network reaches around 10,053 miles, 16,179 kilometers. A pioneer of rail travel, the UK features historic stations and modern commuter lines, although ongoing upgrades have taken over old infrastructure. 18. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan commands roughly 10,337 miles, 16,636 kilometers of rail. Freight trains dominate the network, linking China to Europe, and the system fuels its strategic role in Eurasian trade. 17. Argentina has about 11,101 miles, 17,866 kilometers of rail. It once unified the country's agricultural heartland, and ongoing revival projects aim to reconnect remote regions as the country moves further into modernity. 16. Poland. Poland maintains around 12,164 miles, 19,576 kilometers of track. With heavy passenger demand and a growing freight, investment in the nation has focused on speed and efficiency, pushing the country toward a more integrated European network. 15. Romania's system covers roughly 12,175 miles, 20,077 km. Scenic mountain routes are made ever more dangerous by aging infrastructure, but gradual upgrades seek to improve reliability while preserving the network's distinctive regional character. 14. South Africa. South Africa operates about 13,040 miles, 2,986 kilometers of rail, which is the largest on the African continent. Mining freight defines the network, though urban passenger lines remain vital for daily commuters in some regions. 13. Ukraine's rail system spans roughly 13,504 miles, 21,133 kilometers. It's a lifeline for industry and agriculture, and recent years have shown its resilience, maintaining mobility even under extraordinary strain due to the Russo-Ukrainian War. 12. Mexico. Mexico maintains about 14,533 miles, 23,389 kilometers of track. Once dominated by passenger travel, the network shifted toward freight. However, new intercity and tourism routes have renewed interest in the possibility of public rail 11. Italy operates around 15,265 miles, 24,167 kilometers of track. Tracks weave from Alpine passes to Mediterranean coasts, as art-filled cities are connected via high-speed links that make the country feel compact and bound together. 10. Japan. Japan runs roughly 16,070 miles, 27,311 kilometers of rail. The network, known as Shinkansen, is the epitome of precision and speed. Countless local lines are examples of the country's gentle rhythm and deep respect for public transportation. 9. France's network stretches about 17,211 miles, 27,860 kilometers. Renowned for its intercity high-speed rail service, known as the TGV, the nation balances national pride in speed with regional routes connecting vineyards and historic towns. 8. Brazil manages around 18,548 miles, 29,150 kilometers of track, which is heavily freight-focused. Rails move minerals and agriculture across staggering distances, although modernization efforts seek to make passenger travel more relevant again. 7. Australia. One of the largest nations on the planet, Australia's rail system covers about 22,409 miles, 36,064 kilometers across deserts, coasts, and remote towns. Freight dominates, though long routes like the Ghan offer an unforgettable cross-continent experience. 6. Germany maintains roughly 24,469 miles, 39,379 kilometers of rail. Efficient, dense, and central to daily commuting, it is all about speed and reliability as it connects medieval towns, industrial hubs, and global business centers. 5. Canada's network reaches about 30,709 miles, 49,122 kilometers. Freight trains glide through forests and snow-covered mountains, and long passenger trips feel like slow cinema across wilderness. 4. India operates nearly 40,733 miles, 65,554 kilometers of rail. Millions rely on trains daily, from overnight sleepers to emerging semi-high-speed corridors. 3. Russia. The largest country in the world, Russia's vast network spans an astonishing 65,244 miles, 105,000 kilometers. The Trans-Siberian Railway, the longest railroad on Earth, is the embodiment of endurance as it links entire continents with forests and frozen coastlines. 2. China maintains roughly 98,798 miles, 159,000 kilometers of track, and the world's biggest high-speed network. In just a few decades, rail transformed national mobility and reshaped travel expectations. The nation also boasts the fastest train in the world, which reaches speeds of up to 286 mph, 460 km/h. 1. United States. The United States has the largest rail network in the world, covering approximately 136,729 miles, 220,44 km. Freight is king in America, powering its economy, although recent years have seen passenger service sparking renewed interest as cities push for greener mobility.